Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Two Beards, One Mind podcast.
Happy New Year. It is a new year.
It is a new year, yeah. Grant, thank you for reminding me of that.
Have you had to write 2023 on anything yet?
I do. I just write 2022 and then realize it's still wrong, and like my two is like my two turns into the three on the next line.
I had to do it the other day for one thing, and I'm like, I can't.
By March I'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, I want to start off today's episode with just a fact that I found the other day, and I just want to tell you about it.
Okay. That's cool.
Okay, so here's your mind-blowing fact of the day.
Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to blow my mind. I thought it was just something.
It blew my mind, so I thought it would probably blow your mind too, since we have the same mind.
All right, let me get a drink of your Limemade that you made me.
Yeah. Awesome. Ooh, Limeade will play a factor later in this episode.
All right.
Cherry Limeade.
Awesome.
Remember that. Also, this mind-blowing fact hasn't been verified. Like, I didn't go verify this, but I'm just going to assume it was true. I don't even know where it came from. It wasn't Wikipedia. I know that much. So.
Well, all right.
If it's not Wikipedia and it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
No. The thing is if it's true, it's crapperoo. Oh, wait, that's based on movies.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, here's the animal fact of the day. I mean, here's the mind-blowing fact of the day.
Okay.
Animals that lay eggs don't have belly buttons. Did you know that?
None of them do?
I mean, no. I haven't really tested every animal species yet to see.
What animals lay eggs? Spiders?
Ducks.
Geese? I've never seen a goose with a belly button. You're probably right on that one.
Have you ever seen a spider with a belly button?
I've never gotten that close.
I don't know either. But
pick it up. Let me examine if you have a belly button.
Well, next time you see something laying eggs, check to see if it has a belly button.
I've never seen anything actually lay the egg.
Okay, next time you see...
Next time I see an egg laying around.
Do chickens have belly buttons?
No, I don't think so. Do any animal... Well, I know gorillas have belly buttons, that's for sure.
Yeah, but they don't lay eggs. They birth live young.
Okay, so birthing live young instead of hatching.
Yeah, if you hatch, if you hatch...
So why do I have a belly button?
I don't know.
I was always told I was hatched as a kid.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's another thing we're going to learn about today. We're going to learn all the lies our parents told us as kids.
Oh, awesome.
I don't know if that one was a lie, but I do know there are some other ones.
Dang, Mom and Dad.
Not me, not us specifically.
Oh, so Mom and Dad are not liars.
I think it's going to be more of things that people said to you as kids that you were like, I'm not sure if that's true or not now.
Probably crap.
I don't know. I haven't read all of them, but I think some of them are possibly myths.
Okay, cool. What you got?
Okay, also, I'd like to give, before we get too far, I want to give a shout out to the app called FreeSpoke. If you don't have the FreeSpoke app, you should get it. If you like to have accurate information that isn't full of lies from Google, get the FreeSpoke app. It gives you accurate information in real time. It works just like Google because it's a search engine. It just gives you the search results that are not
Google-fied.
Censored. To use, yeah, I'm going to use that word. You censored. Okay, you're going to type in whatever you want, anything you want. You can type in student loan forgiveness, right? And if you type it in Google, you're going to get one set of results. If you type it in FreeSpoke, you're going to get the real answers that you're actually looking for.
Huh.
Check it out. It's available on Apple and Android. I don't know about any other devices.
So you don't use Google?
No, I use FreeSpoke.
For everything?
Just about everything, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool.
Just check it out in your app store. Okay. I also have a story I want to start. This kind of start. We already started, but here we go.
Okay.
I went to a restaurant the other day.
Okay.
And I got there a little bit before Megan because I had to meet her at the said restaurant.
Okay.
And as I'm walking in, I'm following this older couple. They had to be in their upper 70s or so. And they walk in before me, and they're going to check in or whatever. And the people checking them in can't find their reservation. And they're like, well, we had a reservation. I don't know. And they're like looking at them like, well, let me try just looking by your last name. So they look it up, and they're like, yeah, we have you down, but for tomorrow night. And the old guy's like, oh, man. He's like, I guess we'll have to come back tomorrow. She's like, but I also have you down for 11 people. And he's like, he looks at his wife, and he's like, oh, yeah, I forgot. We're supposed to be coming tomorrow night with all of our friends. Like, how did you forget there were 9 other people coming with you too? And the wrong night.
You know what? The best part, at least they got the restaurant right.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't remember what their last name was.
At least they're not going to the wrong place.
You know, that'd be hilarious if, I don't remember what their last name was, but if it was like Smith and they just had them down and it was just a different Smith for the next night. And these old people are just senile and don't know the difference.
For 11 people.
And these old people don't know the difference. Also, who has parties of 11? Who has parties in odd amounts?
I mean, didn't we just have a big party on Sunday? We had like 10.
Yeah, but it's an even amount.
Oh. Actually, what do you do with the person who's the odd person out?
Actually, we had 11 if you count Avery, so never mind on that.
Take back your own comment. But yeah, what do you do with the 11th person? Kick him out, or you just invited 12?
I think you just go, and if someone else shows up, that's fine.
Yeah, but you just said, why parties of 11?
I know, that was a dumb comment. I didn't think about the fact that I just had a party of 11 the other day. Speaking of this restaurant.
That's hilarious.
It was an extremely fancy restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
And we're back. Sorry about the camera there.
Yeah, our camera almost fell off of our tripod.
Yeah, it tried to cut us out of the video.
Yeah, it was slowly creeping down, cutting my head
For
out.
all you people on Spotify, we just had to, let you know what's going on.
Yeah, in case you were listening and were like, whoa, it sounds like the camera moved.
And for the people on the YouTubes, our camera moved.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're back.
Where do we leave off here?
I don't know. Something about a fancy restaurant?
Oh, yeah, speaking of fancy restaurants. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This restaurant I went to get this stuff was very fancy. Where the old couple incident happened.
Yeah.
It was very fancy, and it made me very uncomfortable. I mean, once I was sitting down, it was fine.
The restaurant itself made you uncomfortable?
Well, just the idea that I'm in a fancy place and I'm not a fancy person.
It's true.
Everything, I mean, first of all, I had a gift card there, and that's the only reason I went, and it was just outrageous. Everything was like, the cheapest thing was like $30 or $28.
Yeah.
And granted, we talked about it. It was the best food we've ever had, for sure. Like, don't get me wrong. But it wasn't that bad, I guess. But in general, fanciness in restaurants or in any other part of life make me uncomfortable.
Was it as fancy as that time you guys went out with Mom and Dad on the hill?
It was probably about like that, except I didn't know we were going somewhere fancy, so I showed up in gym shorts and flip-flops.
Right. That's what I'm asking.
I mean, I didn't show up. I got in the car not knowing where we were going, and then arrived there, and they're like, this is where we're going. I'm like, well, I wish someone would have told me that, because I thought we were going to, like, Hardee's or something.
You and Mom and Dad and the kids are all going to Hardee's?
Well, I don't think I had kids yet.
Oh, really?
Or, I mean, was I even married? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was at the fancy Italian restaurant on the hill in shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah.
And flip-flops.
I mean, that's the only appropriate way to do it.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I think. I think that fancy restaurants can just give me the good
You know
food.
what? I would have said that before this delicious food I had the other night. But now I would go back like to get takeout.
But you wouldn't sit back down in there?
No. I would go pick up takeout and bring it home and make my own fancy table at home and have a fancy date night at home. That way I don't have to experience their uncomfortableness.
No, I'm telling you. Ashley and I went to Roberto's in South County.
Mm-hmm.
Worst experience of my life. We went there on Valentine's Day a couple of years ago. Or maybe our anniversary, one of those days.
Yeah.
And for one, it cost me like $80. And I got like fettuccine. It was so stupid. It was the dumbest. It was like the waiters were super fancy. Everyone was fancy. And I'm like, this is horrible.
Well,
I don't want to be here.
Well, the place I went to after tax and tip, which I had $120 in gift cards. But after tax and tip, it still cost me $40. So $80 a person.
That's pretty fancy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to that restaurant.
Yeah.
Tucano's is the most I'm going. That's
Well, Tucano's has a buy one, get one free on my birthday.
That's what I do.
That's why I'm going to use that this month.
I used it last year.
I had a birthday this month for anybody who cares.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
You're 31.
That's true.
Okay.
Back to the pod.
Back to the pod.
Okay. Quick question. Have you ever had someone who was mad at you because of something you did in their dream?
Wait, hold on.
AKA your wife, probably. Or in my situation, my wife, Megan.
Has Ashley ever been mad at me for something that I did in her dream?
Yes.
I don't know, but it sounds like something she would get mad about.
I've had times when I can tell Megan, I wake up on like a Saturday morning one time, and I can tell Megan's mad, but I don't know why. And I keep asking her, I'm like, hey, I went to sleep, everything was fine. I woke up, nothing seemed to change. Why are you mad? And she just like won't tell me, and then eventually she's like, you did something in my dream. I'm like, okay. What do you want to tell me what I did? And it's usually not that. It's usually not that big of a deal. I can't remember if there's been any really bad things I did in her dream, but usually I think after she told me, I'm like, I don't think that was that big of a deal.
Could have been done in real life. That could have got away with it.
No, I mean, I don't know about that, but I don't think it deserves this treatment that I'm getting. Okay. Back to the birthday, talking about birthdays. Have any of your birthday wishes ever come true?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you mine have not, because I've never actually made a wish. I just pretended to make a wish.
Oh, you mean like when you blow out the candle?
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, blow a candle, make a wish. I'm like, oh, yeah. I don't ever make a wish because I just want it to be over.
I've never made a birthday wish.
I just want people to stop looking at me.
Yeah, I've never made a birthday wish.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I guess so. None of my birthday wishes have ever come true. If anybody listening has ever made a birthday wish and it came true, please let us know. Because we want to know if we should just stop wasting our time, or if birthday wishes are a real thing that come true sometimes.
But wait, stop wasting your time. You never did in the first place.
So we can encourage other people to stop wasting their time.
Okay.
Or start a movement.
I gotcha. All right.
Print out some flyers.
Petition against blowing out birthday candles.
I'm not going to petition about it. I'm just going to give people the realistic expectations. Like,
hey, they don't come true.
Before Sally over there, I know she's 6, but before she blows out her birthday candles, I need her to read this pamphlet so she has a realistic expectation of what's going to happen.
Can have her docu-sign it on her phone.
Well, if she's 6, she won't have a phone yet, but
she might.
Well, maybe. Depends on what year we're living in.
With a name like Sally.
Yeah, I've never met a person named Sally that didn't have a phone.
Probably me either.
So probably you're right. So you've never made a birthday wish?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't make birthday wishes.
Okay. The next thing we're gonna do. This one's gonna be fun. I like this section. I came up with it like 20 minutes before you got here.
Sick.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me how you would rate. I'm going to say, would you allow these things into your home if your wife wanted them? If Ashley wanted these things, would you let these things come into your household?
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 7, how aggressively would you push back? Now, there's a scale. If you can grab that paper I have given you, you can pull that out now. The second page right there. Flip it over.
The cooling guy?
No, look at the second page. There's a scale right there.
Oh, you really did just make this up.
Yeah, part of it is printed, part of it's in handwritten. There's a scale right there, and you can read the scale choices before we start if you want. And
you mean to read them out loud?
We're gonna. I forgot to bring a pen with us, but we're gonna have to remember our points, and then just remember how many points we're at. Okay, and we're gonna add your points up to see what prizes you can win.
Oh, this is okay.
And there's real prizes involved.
Okay. So, all right. Do you mean to read the?
So I'm gonna read you the first thing, and you can read the scale and tell people how my scale works, and then we can go from there.
Wait, since when does 1 start out at medium?
Just wait a second, we're not to the scale part yet. So this is based on level of aggression. Okay. How aggressively would you push back against your wife bringing these items into your house?
Okay.
Fake plants.
And I have to give you a number.
Yes. And then tell me the answer that corresponds with that number. You can read them all if you want, so people have this like 1 through 7. Just read 1 through 7 and how they relate. And
All
then
right.
you can pick a number.
Number 1 is medium level of aggression. Number 2 is it's fine, very low aggression level. 3 is extreme aggression, basically a life or death type of aggression. 4 is roll your eyes but say yes level of aggression. 5 is hard pass, then walk away type of aggression. 6 is say you disgust me and then allow it because you actually agree with your wife. And 7 is sure, then act much more mad than you actually are. Okay.
So would you allow, on a scale of 1 to 7, what would you do in a situation where your wife wanted to bring fake plants into your house?
I'm probably giving it a 4. I'll probably roll my eyes and then say yes. I hate fake plants. They're so annoying.
Me too.
Ashley has some.
Yeah.
And I probably rolled my eyes and I was like, dude, why do we need this crap?
I have fake plants too. So you're at 4?
Do you water your fake plants?
No, not usually.
Okay.
I leave that to the kids.
4. How many questions are there?
There's 7 questions.
How am I going to remember the total?
We're going to add them up as we go. We're at 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep us accountable, people.
Yeah, keep us accountable in case we do math wrong.
How are they going to keep us accountable after we put out the episode?
It doesn't matter. Okay. Would you allow your wife to bring disposable trash bags into your house?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's fine. Very low level of aggression.
You're not gonna push back against.
What other kind of trash bags are there?
Reusable.
I've never seen a reusable trash bag.
I mean, that's the option. That's the other option.
Like a cloth.
Yeah, basically, it's like a sack.
You put
and you just dump all your trash right into the trash can and put it back in your trash can.
I mean, maybe for things that aren't liquid or food items, sure. No, probably not. Disposable is the way to go.
So you're going to agree with her?
I'm going to agree on that one.
Okay. What number are you picking?
2.
Okay, so you're at 6. 2 is what?
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. Throw pillows.
I'm going to take a hard pass on that one.
Okay, and what number is that?
That's a number 5.
Okay,
I'm going to say hard pass, then walk away type of aggression. I hate them. Ashley loves them. They're stupid.
I don't like them either. We have like 7 in our house, and then Megan puts pillowcase covers over on depending on the season. So we have Christmas, and then we have Harry Potter, and those are our 2 seasons in our house.
When's Harry Potter season?
Anytime that's not Christmas.
I kind of figured.
Yeah. So at Christmas time, actually the covers, I think, are Harry Potter covers. So they're actually Christmas pillows all year, and we just cover them with Harry Potter when it's not Christmas season.
Okay.
So
nice.
Yeah.
So was it 6?
So
I added 5. That were 11. Okay.
Okay. This one you're gonna need the picture I gave you. I gave you a picture sample.
Okay.
Would you allow your wife to bring a noodle fan into the house?
And this...
They can't see that in the video.
Zoom in on the video if you want to see that.
Yes,
it is chopsticks or a chopstick. I don't see both sticks there. It's one chopstick, a dowel rod, basically, and a fan to cool down your noodles.
It has a portable fan attached to it to cool down your hot noodles.
And then your question is, can she?
Would you allow her to bring that into your house? And I mean, what aggression level would you pick?
I would probably give it a medium. I mean, like, really, it's annoying.
You're gonna let her use it at the table? Can we get my cooling fan out?
Yeah,
it has to be battery operated. It better not be plugged in.
It's battery. It looks like it's battery operated. Yeah, I'm just showing it a medium.
Okay, so
just quick.
So you're adding a 2?
No, adding a 1.
Oh, it's a 1. Okay, so
I'm just giving 12. It a annoyed. What the heck is that? Get out of here.
Okay, so we're at 12. Nonsense. We're at 12 points total.
Yeah.
Would you allow your wife to bring coconut flavored items into your house?
I'm gonna give that a 6.
Which is what?
You disgust me. And wait, no. I am not giving that a 6 because at the end of that it says you actually agree with your wife. Is there one that says you suck and that's crap?
No, that doesn't. I don't have that one. You can go with the life or death.
Yep,
aggression.
that's where I'm going. Coconut is literally
The worst.
life or death.
Pineapple and coconut. If you like those things, you're the worst.
And Ashley loves them both.
Yeah. Okay, so what number are you giving me there?
3, so we're at 15.
Okay, 15. Living plants. Would you allow living plants to come into your house? I don't think that was a word.
No. I'll probably give it a roll your eyes again. I don't really like them.
Which is what number?
Number 4. It's just like, why do we need those in the house?
So
you know?
How many points are we at? 19? Are we at 15, right?
Yeah.
Or we're at 15?
We were 15, now we're at
We're
19.
Okay, last question. A Randy Jackson bobblehead from American Idol.
This is so random. Why Randy Jackson?
I don't know. I just decided that's who it would be.
When you said Randy Jackson, I was thinking Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson?
Not the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Yeah. I was
bobblehead of Randy Jackson.
I'm fine with a Randy Johnson bobblehead, I guess. It's kind of weird. But Randy Jackson's really weird.
So, what level of aggression are you going to push back with that?
I'm going to give it... I think I'm going to give it a... Man, these are tough. I might give it its... it's fine. Very low. I don't really care. I don't really know why she would want a Randy Jackson bobblehead. But I mean, it's whatever.
Okay, what number was that again?
There was 2.
And how many points were we at?
Oh, we were at 19. Now we're at 21.
21. Okay, so you have 21 points. Now, the questions are over. So we're going to flip that page over, and you're going to see what prizes you won for the 21 points. And you get to have the exact number your points fell in, the range it fell in. So you can go ahead and read the points if you want.
Oh, okay.
You don't get to pick your prize. It's just whatever prize range you fell in. That's the prize you get. Whatever point range, I mean.
So 0 to 4 was $1 million.
Yeah.
But
now, there was no zeros so 7 was the lowest you could have possibly scored.
Right.
Just so you know. Okay, go ahead.
Number 5 through 7 was a hot tub.
Ooh.
But it was a 5 through 7. So you couldn't have scored 5, so you had to hit 7 on the head. That means 1 on every question.
Yeah.
No, not even. And 8 through 11, cherry limeade. 12 through 20, cherry limeade. 21 through 100, cherry limeade.
And you had 21?
I had 21 on the spot.
So you get cherry limeade, which I actually already made you one earlier.
Cherry limeade.
I'd make you another one if you want.
Nah.
But if you it's up to you.
It's very delicious.
Yep.
So that's why you made it?
No, it's not why I made it. That's what made
That's why you came up with the segment?
Yes.
That's literally why you came up with the segment.
Well, not this whole segment, but that's how I came up with one of the prizes.
So dumb.
I wanted to guarantee that you win. I wanted you to pretty much guarantee that you win cherry limeade, so I already have it. I don't have $1 million sitting around, and I definitely don't have a hot tub sitting around.
Well,
Since all the other choices are cherry limeade.
It's more realistic that you would have a hot tub sitting around than $1 million.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. We're going to move on to... Okay, just another quick thought that I had. Do you think the board game Oregon Trail promotes communism?
Communism?
You can explain the game if you'd like. How the game works if you want. But yeah, because everybody shares everything.
That's socialism.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. It's okay. Yeah, it should say socialism.
Because communism means there's a dictator.
You're right. I think I put the wrong word there. It should say socialism.
I mean, it might promote a little bit of socialism.
Yeah, I think it does. Everybody has to share everything.
Somebody gets bit by a snake. Oh, who's gonna give him the anti-venom? But here's the thing: we all have the choice to let him die in every situation. You don't, because if one person dies, they all die in that game. The game's over. You all die. You don't have that choice. You have to be socialists, or you all die. No. What game am I thinking? If one person makes it, then the whole family makes it.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the game.
The game.
Where if one person...
Oh, that's communism.
if one person can't,
There's a dictator in that game.
If one person can't play, there you all lose.
Oh, you're talking about the card game.
Yeah, the card game. Yeah, I was thinking of the wrong game.
Okay,
but anyway, if you've ever played the
game,
the card game, or the game Oregon Trail, you'll know what we're talking about. If you don't, sorry, Google it. Or I'm sorry, free spoke it.
Yeah. No, the game definitely is socialist at bare minimum. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's a socialist Monopoly. Ashley's sisters have it. We played it. You literally have to put everything in the middle, and everybody has to share. It's so dumb. It is so stupid.
Why would you even want to play?
You know,
you can't win.
I know. That's the point. Nobody wins when there's socialism.
Thanks. All right. Speaking of games,
yeah,
you and I went to the Mizzou game this weekend.
That's a little bit different type of game, but yeah.
The Missouri basketball game. It was a good game.
Yeah, MIZ.
ZOU.
All right.
Yeah, it was a good game. We won by 3. We as in Mizzou, for anybody who was wondering what state we're from.
That doesn't tell them.
We're from the state of Mizzou.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Some people don't know what Mizzou is.
I think all of our listeners know what Mizzou is.
I mean, probably, but...
Maybe not our international listeners, but...
We have those?
I hope so.
Sick. No, Mizzou, yeah, it was cool. It was fun. It was way cold. It's kind of ridiculous how cold it was from there to here.
Like, yeah, and then we got there and like there was mammoth snowflakes in Taco Bell. You remember that?
Yeah, they were like 16 inches.
Yeah, they were hanging from the ceiling. Along with the ones outside.
There were some massive snowflakes outside.
Snowflakes outside and inside.
Yeah.
And some sleet.
And we weren't expecting any of it. It was kind of weird.
And my headphones I tried to bring for my laptop. I brought a pair of headphones, and somehow I got a pair from two. I have 2 sets, and somehow I got the left ear from one and the right ear from another one, and put them in the same box.
Did you ever get that figured out?
No, I haven't looked yet. But and so it was registering them as 2 different wireless sets of headphones, so I can only listen to one ear at a time because my computer would not connect to Bluetooth devices and play them at the same time. I could connect to both, but not play both.
Right.
Which I'm sure there's a fix for that, and I'm sure someone will probably tell me. Or I hope maybe you can, because I haven't figured out how to fix it yet. So
I haven't been able to figure it out.
I haven't really tried.
No.
Okay. Ready to move on?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay. Back to what we referenced earlier in this episode, we're going to talk about our parents potentially lying to us for our entire childhood.
Okay. No.
So I'm going to let you read some. I'll read some. Whatever. There's 10 myths. Well, they call them myths, but I'm not so sure they're all myths. They just think they might be myths.
All right.
They're potential myths.
Okay. The first one? You want me to read it?
I'll go to the first one. Okay, so the first potential myth. Chewing gum stays in your stomach for 5 to 7 years. According to these people, that's false. Most chewing gum is not digestible, meaning that it will travel through your system in a matter of 2 to 4 days. Does anybody ever tell you that? Oh, you can't have gum because it won't digest for 7 years.
Yeah, but I don't know that mom and dad ever told me that. But you know,
yeah. Okay, when I say our parents, I just mean adults tell you these things.
Right.
It doesn't have to be your parents per se.
I gotcha. But is it like corn? It just
doesn't digest.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I'm saying I don't know. I'm not validating any of these myths.
I'm just gonna be real honest right here. When you eat corn, you chew it, right?
Yeah. How does it come back out?
Yes. How does it come back out not chewed? Curdled. Whole kernels.
You're eating too many pieces at once and you're not chewing all of them.
I've never seen gum come out like that.
Yeah, me either. Coming out still bright pink.
All right, moving on.
Okay, next one.
Wait an hour after eating before you go swimming to prevent cramping. I never knew why they said that. They just like, you always have to wait. I was always told a half hour.
I was always told wait half an hour.
But I didn't know what it. I always thought.
And I also didn't care because I didn't want to swim.
Yeah,
that's fine. Let's keep eating then.
I didn't swim. I don't swim either. But yeah, I didn't know why we were supposed to wait. I was just told you have to wait.
Yeah,
I'm okay, this is stupid.
I was told you should wait, but no one ever actually made me wait. You know what I mean? Like, it was always a thing. Hey, you should wait, but like my parents weren't telling me, so I don't care what your parents are telling me.
To be honest, I'm never. I don't remember a single time when we went swimming when mom and dad were around. I can't even think of a single time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did mom and dad do that stuff with us?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
maybe not swimming.
Huh.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's been too long.
Yeah. All right, you're up.
Next one. There's this potential myth, that we only use 10% of our brains as humans.
How much do we actually use?
I don't know. I'm just telling you that's why it's a potential myth. I thought it was only 2%, so obviously I'm not using my other 8% that I should be.
You had 8% and you didn't even know it. You could have been using...
Apparently. According to this myth.
I've always been using at least 10%.
I don't know. I feel like I probably use my whole brain. Because why else would it be there?
Probably.
I mean, maybe not the whole thing all at once. Because, you know, like there's the different spheres of your brain. You know,
yeah.
The front and the back part.
The lobes.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
The frontal lobes and the rear, whatever they're called.
The back lobes. I don't know.
The back brain lobes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sitting too close to the TV will make you go blind.
That might be true.
No, I don't think so. But
I know a lot of blind people.
Do you?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I don't know anybody blind.
I do. Dad's partially blind.
Well, kind of.
Probably from sitting too close to the TV with his right eye.
He was born that way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I just never really thought about it.
No. So, what is that? Oh, so that projector. Okay, for all you people who don't know, Steven got me a projector for Christmas.
Like everyone doesn't know.
Yeah. So now you know. He got me a projector for Christmas. And I built a shelf above my bed and I'm projecting it on the wall across from me, and I took it on the TV. Ashley doesn't like it. She says the TV's too big. I'm like, how is a TV too big?
It's a projector. It's not even a TV.
Okay, but how is the picture too big? That makes no sense. It can never be. Like, that's not a thing.
What, the TV being too big?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think she feels like she's like sitting on the front row of a movie in a movie theater.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
It sucks because you got to look up. But I don't feel like that.
No.
I think she's just wrong completely.
Oh.
I'll call her out on that one.
Maybe
she's
you
wrong.
should pick something off the list over there and be aggressive.
I'm gonna give her an extreme aggression.
Life or death situation.
Yeah, because she's wrong on that.
Number
one.
3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll add that extra 3 to your points.
Cool.
So now you can still get a cherry limeade.
Sick.
Okay, next myth or potential myth: shaved hair grows back thicker and darker.
I've always been told that, but
I don't even think I've ever heard that.
You ever heard that?
No, I just don't shave either, so that's just part of that.
You never shave?
I have shaved, but I try not to. It's one of my New Year's resolutions.
We're not very far in. Hopefully you can hold it out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do some slight trimming.
But no full shaving.
No.
Okay.
No full shaving.
We got one that says sugar makes children hyper.
I believe that. Like, I don't know why that would be a myth. Children...
sugar makes everybody more...
jittery.
Alert.
And children go nuts.
Do they?
So the fact that... I don't know. I feel like, sure. I don't know.
Do your children eat sugar?
Sometimes, yeah.
And do they go crazy when they have it?
Well, it's about the same as if they don't. But I can't say that the cause of the not... They're crazy either way. So it really, you can't tell. They're hyper whether or not they eat sugar. So, like, we need to try it on regular children.
No, you're saying your children aren't regular?
No, they're not. I need to try it on regular children and see if those regular children get hyper.
Okay. I'm thinking they would, because that sounds like bull. That makes no sense. No.
Here, kids, try this teaspoon of sugar and then see how much you jump. I think they're going to jump. If you go outside with wet hair on a cold day, you'll catch a cold. I mean, that sounds logical, but I don't know anybody who's ever done it.
Yeah, no, you get sick from that. That's true. You get sick.
Have you ever done it?
Whenever when I was in high school and I had long hair, I remember we were in Joplin. Yeah. And I took a shower before a game one morning and got out, and we walked from the bus to the gym, and my hair froze to my face. It was so long. It was so dumb.
And did you get a cold?
I don't know. I don't remember. That's all I remember is my hair froze. Why do you tell
the story if you don't even know if we get a cold or not? I thought you had a point.
Or dramatic effect.
I thought you had a point.
Oh, I never really have points.
You lose most of your heat through your head. I guess heat rises. So. It's got to come out of my ears or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I guess.
Sure. We're going to not care about that one.
Yeah.
Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. I mean...
Yeah, arthritis?
I can bend my fingers all kinds of crazy ways because I have super flexible, crazy fingers. And I don't have arthritis. And I crack my knuckles a lot.
You sure you don't have arthritis?
Yeah. Well, I mean...
I think I have arthritis.
What makes you think that?
Dude, when it gets cold out, my freaking fingers hurt so bad, it's unbearable.
Maybe you should wear gloves.
Gloves or no gloves. They hurt.
Well, I don't know.
I feel like an old person.
I'm not an arthritis expert, so I don't know. This one's like so debatable. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. First of all, the fact that they use the word breakfast shouldn't be allowed.
Right.
Secondly, I totally disagree because breakfast isn't even essential at all.
It's not. I don't eat breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast. Why would you... Here's the thing. Why would you eat breakfast when you can skip straight to lunch?
Right.
Like, I might eat a morning meal and have a hamburger.
Yeah.
But I'm not eating breakfast.
Right.
And I might even have a morning meal and eat eggs and pancakes. But I'm not having breakfast. I'm having lunch twice.
Right. That's what I think.
Yeah. I don't know what they're talking about.
Most important meal of the day.
Yeah. Overrated meal of the day.
Overrated.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to overrated, it's overrated. Okay. So we are going to talk about some... Okay, so these are some real magazine article headlines that I found. And you can just read them. See what you think about them.
Oh, I fell in love with a cow and canceled my wedding.
Yeah.
And is that their...
That's the picture from the magazine cover. It's just a picture of a cow and a picture of a lady.
So I thought it was them sending out wedding invitations.
No.
This lady fell in love with a cow and canceled her wedding.
And then someone wrote a magazine article about it and put this on the cover. Which, I mean, the picture is irrelevant. It's just the fact that someone decided that's worth writing an article about this mildly overweight, mildly middle-aged woman who fell in love with a cow.
Why does she have two hair colors?
Yeah.
Like the hair,
Yeah, the bigger problem here isn't the fact that you canceled your wedding or fell in love with a cow. It's the fact that your hair is atrocious. So, let's get that fixed first. All right. This next one, it's labeled 64 Hours of Hell. I posted myself from England in this box because I couldn't afford the airfare. So I'm guessing this guy wanted to get from wherever he wanted to go to another place, and it would take 64 hours to deliver them. So he mailed himself in a box because it was cheaper than flying. It was cheaper to fly.
Wait, how did he get away with it? Like, how did he get through airport security? How did he get everywhere?
I don't know. I didn't read the actual article or magazine. I just read the titles. I'm guessing someone shipped him in a box and no one scanned it, no one checked, and they're like, hey, I don't want to fly this plane. I just get on the plane. I just want to send this package on the plane. And then when he got on the other end, he's like, okay, I'm here, and he just gets out. Assuming he didn't die on the way there because of lack of air. But he did all of that because shipping your baggage is cheaper than shipping yourself. Or, I mean, flying yourself.
I guess. That's weird.
Okay, you can do the last one.
I rescued my dentures from my dead aunt at the morgue.
Yes. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm assuming someone's aunt died, and then this guy was like, "Hey, those are my dentures," and he went.
That's so dumb. I didn't even catch the article headline. I rescued my dentures.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, sorry about your aunt. I know she's dead and all. Why the heck does she have your dentures in?
They were sharing. They were on a low income budget.
Oh, that's creepy.
Her and her aunt were sharing them, and when she died, she currently had them work. Had to get the dentures back.
She had to go steal them from the dead
maybe,
body.
Maybe he was just short on cash and he was making some extra money, loaning them out to his aunt.
That's weird. That's
Well, I
weird
don't know.
stuff.
Yep. Okay. I have an embarrassing story to tell you.
Okay.
By a person named Dart Hater. I think it's supposed to say Darth Vader, but they wrote Darth Hater. Dart Hater? I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Maybe it's Dart. Maybe they really hate darts.
Maybe. I mean, anyway, you can read this if you want. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll read it.
Mm-hmm.
I was 8 months pregnant on my birthday. This is back in the 90s, so I was wearing a denim overall dress. My parents took me out to eat, and their servers were super nice. They tied a bunch of helium balloons to the strap of my dress to be cute. Okay, so it's not a child at this point. She's fully 8 months pregnant, and they're tying helium. Okay,
yeah, they're tying helium balloons to her dress.
I was thinking this is a child, but
No.
she said she was 8 months pregnant. Okay. At the end of the dinner, I stood up to leave, and the balloons got stuck in the ceiling fan, quickly pulling the balloon strings up and choking me out. Then my mother got up on her chair, screaming for someone to come help me because they were killing her grandchild.
Which is the baby inside her. She's not worried about her daughter. She's worried about
no
the
mention of
baby.
me. I was just the vessel, apparently. My normally unflappable dad was trying to saw the balloon strings with a literal butter knife. Staff members were running all around the restaurant to help. Finally, someone just unbuttoned two of the button straps and pulled my dress over my head, and I was left half conscious, half naked, with nothing but a turtleneck and a giant underwear on. One time. Okay. First off.
Yeah.
You're 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Why the heck are they tying balloons to you? That's weird.
For your birthday party.
That's weird. Okay, but that's beside the point. How strong were these strings?
Well, I think they just got caught in the fan, which must have been surprisingly low.
Yeah, but how strong were the strings to
well,
choke her out? You would think they would just break.
Maybe she had a weak neck.
Oh, wow.
It couldn't take it.
That's extremely weak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Limp neck over here.
Who knows?
Her head's basically on her shoulder the whole time.
It's a possibility.
Can't keep her head up straight.
She got choked out by balloon strings.
And
she was half conscious and half naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
nothing but a turtleneck.
I don't even get it. I don't even get that at all.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the story, Dart Hater.
Oh, thank you, Dart Hater.
Okay, last thing we're going to do, national holidays, and then we're done.
All right. It's Obesity Awareness Week.
Do we have to be made aware of obesity? Also,
it's a problem.
It is, but do we really need to be like, hey, just a reminder, according to our scale, 73% of you are humongous. Just a reminder, you need to cut down a little bit this year.
Okay. Moving on. The League of Nations Day. You know what that means?
No, do you?
Not a clue.
I mean, what do you think it means?
League of Nations?
Yeah, the national day where all the nations come together and join a league.
A league of what?
Bowling.
See, all the world leaders are out in the bowling alley.
Yep.
Only today. It's Bittersweet Chocolate Day.
Gross.
That's Not good.
It's also cut your energy costs day. So for today only, you don't need to just don't use electricity. See if you can cut those costs down.
Yeah. It'll help the world out. We can become Amish for a day. No biggie.
Yeah.
It's Houseplant Appreciation Day.
Which we just discussed. We are not appreciative of houseplants.
Yeah. Why did you even
dead
have
or
that
dead or alive?
Dead or alive. Kill them all. And then throw them away. It's Save the Eagles Day.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever saved an eagle?
No.
Do you know what kind of experience that is?
No.
I don't either. I'm just asking because I can't.
I mean, you really sounded like you've saved an eagle.
Well,
You're like, man, do you know what kind of experience that is? Like,
I know. I can only imagine. Like, if there's an eagle, if there's an eagle.
What kind of story would that be?
Falling to its death.
I caught it out of the air.
Yeah, this eagle that can fly. I had to catch it because for some reason, right in front of me on Save the Eagles Day, it couldn't fly. I had to be there.
Yeah,
and I saved it from impending doom.
And finally, it's Peculiar People Day,
which is so subjective. Like, hey, we're all here to celebrate Rick. Why?
He's pretty peculiar.
Rick's like, why? Oh, you don't.
You're kind of odd.
You didn't know it was Peculiar People Day, and then you'd be like, so why are we? I don't understand.
Rick's a little odd.
Yeah, Rick's a little odd, but the people celebrating him are probably more odd. The people who are like, hey, let's take our time out of our day to celebrate this
Rick.
Guy's weirdness on Peculiar People Day.
Yeah.
Also, Rick, in case you didn't know, we think you're weird.
Yeah, but not all Ricks. Just this particular Rick.
Yeah, maybe we should make all the peculiar people a sign. Like, here, can you just wear this? Make it a lot easier. You're already weird. Just put this T-shirt on.
Hey, I'm a weirdo. I'm peculiar.
Yeah.
Why are you walking around with that I'm peculiar shirt on? I don't know. They told me to do it on a podcast. So dumb.
All right.
Well, that wraps that up.
End of the episode.
See you next week. Peace.